Okay, and we have started then. So, welcome back to Rolls to Die For. We are down one person today, but we are playing with Ren and Leah. So, we'll see how this goes. We have a bit of music playing in the background. So, for inspiration, who would like to recap
Oh,
last session?
I can't remember everyone's deepest fears.
That's okay, but you can give what you can.
Okay. Right. So we were leaving the city of. Did it actually have a name,
You
or did it
never
used
you
to have a
never asked
name?
anybody what the name was, so you don't know.
Okay. The city that Lord Kilvanian was running at the time. After our great victory, the people were a bit lost to begin with, so we were trying to figure out a way to bolster their courage so we could carry on with the mission. To go to the center for fighting the portal and trying to close that down. We've got like a bunch of stuff to hopefully help close the portal. We got the original warlock contract of Skyfist. Yeah, cool. I put my notes right. So yeah, after Eri gave a really empowered speech to like bolster everybody, we decided it was best to leave. We had, um, what was the? It was like a cloak with the little patches on it.
Yes, I
With
read the
this like
cloak of many
magical,
things. Yes.
yes, the cloak of many things. And I remember the immovable grandstand was trying to find us a way to because we killed the big demon, so they wanted to be like, oh, we could do this. And they came up with a really bad car. I was like, oh, it's cool. We've figured something out. So there's a fun back and forth between us and the movable grandstand. So we went by boat because that was one of the things on the cloak of many things.
Yes, it was.
And then we got to, so we traveled for most of a day, and we decided like we would camp before it got too dark. We went over it, and they were going to like clear us a nice campsite and everything. And then I pulled out my scroll Lehman's tiny hut, which may have possibly ruined an encounter. Again, sorry, Greg. So yeah, we did that, and then as we were sleeping, um, Lear's hunger started going like proper rabbit style, and there was someone just like flicking blood at like our dome, which rude. That's like completely rude. Obviously, the very, very hungry Leah did a very dramatic scene of basically chasing this guy down. Um, as soon as like they were like close to being able to do it, then one of these, I can't remember what they. I don't think, did we get the name of them?
They were
It's
just
like,
known as the Masters.
so these masters did like fear stuff to us, and one of them showed up as Vivienne and was telling Leah about them going to be eternally alone after everyone dies, surrounded, blah blah blah. Leah saw through that one, and before being attacked, managed to get a gunshot off, which then alerted the rest of the party that something was going on. Then Leah fell into a deep slumber. Well, slumber thing, because Leah doesn't actually sleep. So everyone was trying to figure out where to go. Everyone ended up running in completely opposite directions, which now I realize was a terrible idea. Eri chose the right way. The immovable grandstand went like a completely different way, and I went a different way. We all saw our greatest fears. I remember mine, which was my liberal way of using Sune's teachings to try and make the choices of me hanging out with Leah okay, was, put into my brain. Something that Ren is internally fighting. After that one, Ren, during a episode that we did offline, we met the shopkeeper, and he had a really cool halberd, and Ren was holding this halberd with Lear and Eri and a lot of innocent people dead at his feet. Truly, truly terrifying, and reminds me not to be greedy. And then the third one, which was supposed to be equally scary, was actually a place that Ren doesn't know, but he thought it felt like home. The master that was confusing Ren was absolutely terrified because he did not know where this was. And then a very impressive and beautiful woman showed up and called Ren Renzel and dealt with the master for him, and then said, "Don't forget where you came from." And then everything disappeared. And when he woke up, the same thing that she did to the master in his weird dream thing happened to the two that was surrounded Ren at the time. I really like that mind messed me up a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I've been thinking about it for the last 2 weeks, so I don't exactly remember everybody else's, which I feel like is perfect because obviously, everyone should get to tell their one without me actually knowing what it was. So I feel like that works out pretty good. Everyone managed to succeed out of getting out of their the dream things. Obviously, Ren got saved, but everyone else managed to get out of their ones on their own. It was very well done. The immovable grandstand seemed broken after the experience. Ren didn't see it, but Eri watched Leah feed for the very first time. This is the very first time that Leah is fed, and the first time Eri's ever seen it as well. So very dramatic experience. And I think we all returned to the tiny hut. Everyone was silent. No one said nothing, and that's where we left off. So, good vibes, everybody. Good vibes. Here we go.
Perfect. Love to see that that's been living rent free in your head. Because so was this
Insanely.
memory.
Oh,
Rent-free.
insanely. Did I get everything? I don't know if I forgot something. I think I got everything.
You did. So you do get the point of inspiration. I will give Leah a point of inspiration as well if you can remember all of yours. All of your nightmares as well.
Yeah, I can even tell you Aries if you like. Her, it was mainly like the fire thing, like her parents screaming at her, saying that it was her fault, and she burned one of the dudes. Mine, the first one, I told the story, so I don't know if I need inspiration for that. It was all of the fear to be rejected by everyone. It was like a theater-like where it was scene from their birth until the end, them being rejected and ending with Vivian. And then you took over with the second part where it was them and Vivian in a field, her saying how much sorrow and despair they're going to create around them. But I decided to kill her, and I managed to kill the thing, or hurt the thing at least.
You did, which completely came out of left field, but was absolutely awesome. Yeah, and the final Vivian one was you basically in a desolated, dead world where basically you were the last things left. It's like, I knew you'd come crawling back to me. I loved it. I got to describe so much in that episode. I was so happy. And yes, so who knows what means anything, if anything means anything. But yes, you then all went to bed with Leah probably not sleeping, but doing the curled up fetal in the ball trauma response. And that's how you spent your night. As you said, like the immovable grandstand didn't tell you what all was going on because they weren't ready for it either. The rest of your night seems peaceful for a bit. And indeed for the whole night as well. Until the morning. It's quite early in the morning, though. So, the suns, you can see their shape above a thicker cloud above the Broken Isles. This is when you're starting to stir. And you hear an extremely loud bang. A bit like a gunshot.
I shoot up just in case it happened. The same thing from last night happened again. I already clutched my halberd.
Maybe I wasn't in the hut anymore, so I'd like climb down a tree and join the others.
Well, if you're actually in the tree, you would see what made the bang.
Okay, I'll
Because
come with the information.
the second you would do, you would turn to where you can see it, and you see, not really on the horizon, but about halfway between you and the horizon, in the air there is a bright red flash.
Okay. I go back to the others and say like, it could be the reef. There was a huge red thing in the sky. It's what made the bang.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I was worried that the same thing from last night. Okay, that means we should probably get a move on soon.
You were interrupted by another small series of bangs.
Oh, can I climb up again
Yeah?
to see if we are surrounded or if it's in the same place?
It's all coming from the same direction. And you see, this time, not a red flash, but a green one, and a bright blue one, and then a yellow one, and then another green one. And these are really high in the sky. This is not, down by the ground. It's, a few 100 meters up in the air.
Okay, I go back quickly. No idea if it's bad news. They looks like some other portals, maybe to different realms, opened. They are different colors. So that's my suggestion.
Wait, a bunch of other portals opened?
Apparently. Or maybe it's beautiful fireworks that stay in the sky a long time,
It's
but I
like-
don't think so.
Surely that, I mean, I know I'm the dumb one, but surely that's a bad thing, right? If loads of different portals opened up in the same space, surely that would cause something that, like, the world would get weird, right?
Yeah, but it's, an easy way to go explore some of these realms,
You hear off in the distance.
What was that?
Is it like a carnival thing?
Maybe they're celebrating without us?
Shall we go have a look?
Sure.
Does this look close by?
So if you go to the edge of the forest, you can see onto a bit of an open plain, and it's about on the other side of the plain, bordering some hills. Roll a perception check. Individually.
Okay. Because we actually came up here, can Sune give me some
You may
guidance?
indeed.
Can I do Sune? That's real bad. 11. Me.
What was your guidance roll specifically?
Full.
Full 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I rolled a
11
3, it was full
and
4, then I got +3.
Leah?
2.
Sorry, that cut out at the start.
Yeah, I'm going to remove the thing. 17.
17. Wonderful. Well, Leah, you can see what's going on. As you wait there for a second, you see a few more of these flashes in the sky. Ren, you do succeed as well, but because you rolled so high on your guidance dice, I'm going to say that actually, just for a second, it's almost like the clouds thinned a little, and some more of the light from the one of the sun's Suneria, named after your goddess, of course, illuminated the plain briefly. You see a small town on the other side of this open plain. And every now and then in the sky, you see this small flash of light go up in the sky and explode into a bright flash of green or red or blue.
Would Leah know what fireworks are? Are they common?
Ooh. You would have seen them before. But they would have been something that you would get the entire orphanage, because maybe the castle was having a celebration, and you would get everyone up to the riverside to watch them.
That's horrible.
Ren,
Well,
you've seen fireworks before, definitely.
Yeah, I travelled a bit when I was a paladin. So, yeah. Oh, so it's some kind of... Yeah, maybe it is a celebration thing. Maybe they saw the demons running past?
maybe. I mean, worth checking.
I mean, if they were
Make
still
it.
running past at this point, I got to give myself some kudos. I really scared them.
You go brag, and then we'll continue our journey.
You know,
You
we
deserve
could,
it.
we could we could we could do with a little W, like just before we go to the next scary thing. We could do with a small win, possibly. Plus, you know, they're making a lot of noise. We should probably check it out because there is demons around that could be alerting them.
True.
Yeah. We should probably just yeah.
Maybe tell them about the master thing. That'll be good to warn them.
I mean, I don't think they need to worry about them anymore. I think we cleared the problem. Maybe if there's a job posting, maybe we can get. I don't think they have money, so it's probably not a job posting.
Let's go check.
Yeah,
I can go discreetly, just in case it's like a group of one of those monsters we encountered last night.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I just walk like 20 feet in front of them.
Okay, you're going to get the move. I'd say the grandstand probably came with you, but they're not
Oh yeah.
saying much. They definitely jumped up at the same time as you guys, but were very, very bleary-eyed, and usually, you know, they're quite close together, but even at this time of stress, they like split apart. They were very, very singular when they were on edge this morning. But yeah, so if you wish, you step out into the plain and you begin walking directly across to the town. You think it might take a couple of hours. And it does. And every now and then you do see these groups of flashes go off in the sky. And as you get closer, you in fact see these are in fact fireworks. Interesting description of, I think some more portals have opened up. And I was very, very tempted to have had that happen when you suggested it.
I did see a twinkle in your eye. I was like, "Oh no, that'll be a very different episode."
In fact, that is slightly better. But it looks like it's a farming town, and as you're going across the plain, you start walking in between what look like quite run-down and ragged crop farms. Let's get toward it. So imagine more straw and thatched buildings rather than ones made of nice stone. They are clearly heavily weathered and run down, but standing. As you'll get closer, you hear happy music playing. Like upbeat drums and lyres and a violin or two. And you actually hear people's laughter as you get to the edge of town. People appear to be happy.
I think we deserve that after last night.
Yeah, the cynic in me wants to say like how is anyone happy here? But you know, we've taken a couple of L's. We could do with a big W, so I'm gonna hope for the best. Well, let's join the festivities.
So, okay. The six of you, Eritrea is with you, just walking alongside Devora, and yeah, that's where she is going to be for this session. Unless you guys want to tell her to do something, in which case she would say yes, because she's not here to argue. Yeah, so you walk in, and a lot of this noise seems to be coming from like a central square of this small town, and you see this is where the music is coming from. Like, there's some people standing on hay bales playing. People are happy, they are dancing, they are laughing, they are all drinking. They are all drinking a lot.
It's like really early in the morning, right?
This is really early in the morning.
Oh no, wait, it's been a couple of hours of us walking, so I'm guessing it'd be what, mid-morning?
Let's say 10 a.m.
So this is still ridiculously early to be like going full throttle drinking.
Absolutely, yes.
Right. Okay. Cool. Does there look? I guess we just go to the bar.
There is what looks like just a huge table that is just being got loads of wooden tankards on that people are just filling up with from bottles that you can't see, just from like just buckets or bottles or whatever they can do.
What's going on there?
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
At the barman?
So there's no one taking any money, but there is somebody who is definitely like pouring alcohol into this into these containers. He looks up at you and blinks slightly, and you can tell from the way he sways slightly and the fact every now and then he takes a drink from the bucket. He is really quite solemn himself. Just be like, "Good morning. Take it. It's all free today. Go, drink. I will. I'm drinking.
What's the occasion, my good man?
Yeah. Look around. Can you not see? They're
More
gone.
demons?
They
This is a good thing. Okay,
They
yeah,
are.
let's go. Yes.
Great.
This is
Just
what we
wanted
needed
to
the last
confirm.
round.
Yes. I understand.
Just
Like
in case
nobody
you were-
really believed it. I took a while for news to go around this morning, but it was interesting. Loads of them came in quite early in the morning, running really quite quickly, although looking really quite tight. They stopped to speak with whatever the fuck his name was, who like ran this town, and spoke to the mayor, and then all the demons just fucking took off.
So, do I gloat now? Is this when I gloat?
Yeah, it's your time.
So, I believe it was a Lord Kilvanian that was running that old frickin' city over there, right?
He didn't run here. I think I've heard the name whispered, but that sounds close enough.
What would you say if I told you stand in front of the party that killed Lord Kilvanian?
I would be firstly very impressed.
And
Secondly-
at this point, I would then start to pull out the head of Lord Kilvanian.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Here, give it here. And he will just lift it above his head, just like, "Wah!" And the people turn around and see, and they will just go, "Way! You killed one! Wah!" And you go, "Okay, well, perfect. Here's your head back."
Thank you.
Secondly, I will give you this bucket of alcohol, free. You don't just get a tankard, you get a bucket.
Get a bucket.
It's a sharing bucket. It's a family bucket. No, children can't have alcohol. It's an adults-only family bucket. And thirdly, I would then absolutely say that your party is welcome at our party this morning.
Let's party.
Yes.
Sure. Can I have a bucket too? To join? Maybe two. I
said it's a bucket to share, but if you're part of the same party, right? Is this one with you? Alright. I think I've got a bucket in here somewhere. Hang on a minute. It'll disappear into a building, bash slightly off the door frame, and then make his way through. And you hear some just be like, he comes out with another big bucket, and I washed it out special.
Thank you. Thanks. Can you try yours first, friend? Just to see.
As you turn around to say that, I'm already like, yeah, sure.
Good. Is it good?
Please roll
Okay.
a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at this though, it's fine.
Especially with
this
your
is
fucking thing, yes.
info. So
Paladin.
I will-
+3 to all saving throws. I still hate that.
So that will be a 15.
It's amber coloured. It's rough. It's very alcoholic. But with a 15, you're fine. It doesn't
Without,
taste
like-
great, but it tastes of joy.
It's strong enough, I think, that you would enjoy it. Remembering your order at the speakeasy. It's just two strongest ones every time. Ay.
Yeah, Leah is going to do the same, just because. Like, they're slightly still traumatized about last night, but they're really trying their best to gaslight themselves that everything is fine, and they really want to be part of this. Yeah, I'm going to drink my entire bucket.
You hear chug, 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 chug from behind you.
I will try to do the same, but I know I will suck at it compared to the vampire.
Oh,
Oh yeah, probably like lock eyes with you, just transforming that into a challenge.
I'm not sure what this. We can just do a straight roll if you would like.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
roll
A
a
what?
d20. Just a d20 roll.
Ah,
I don't know
not
what
a
it.
strength roll. I was like,
Yes.
rude.
No, a straight roll. Sorry.
That's not bad. I got 15.
4. It's fine.
4.
You'll be
You're
the
doing
entrepreneur and you
really
started
well,
from me.
but you have that thing where you tip back slightly too
forget
fast, and like the water then just sprays all over you. You just pour quite a bit of it over yourself.
Yeah, I really imagine the scene where I fall behind the bar and just get up again and be like, woo!
It's like, everyone, yeah, you fall
Another
back, and for a
one.
second there's silence, and then you
Yeah.
stand up and go woo, and everyone goes yeah. And the barman's just behind. This is going to be the best day. Now, I'm not going to lie. The demons did some really bad things to some people who really deserved it. Not everyone around here was a particularly nice person. Especially that old fucking mayor. But yeah, whatever. But so, enjoy yourself. Drink. Party. Music. Wine.
In your town, like, is there anything else we should absolutely see or do?
I mean, you're both quite attractive looking people. I'm sure you'll find some people to do if that's what you really want. Especially if you tell them that you're the reason all this is happening. I'm sure you'll have cues. But, recreation's never really been our thing, because we were working in the fields forever.
So
that?
there's a bunch of people discovering recreation for the first time. This is going to get wild.
Oh dear.
This is the first time these people have ever let loose.
Yeah, it's fucking good. I will admit, the music's not great, but basically, it's just a drum and you hit it, right? But
I mean, we could
Bard.
give them actual music.
you two musicians?
Hey, Ari!
I'm not
Teach
doing
these
a voice.
people what music are.
Greg, you have to be her for a sec.
This is the most
what? Sorry?
Ari thing. Okay, so I just.
Yeah,
This is definitely the most airy thing ever.
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Hang on. Can you roll a persuasion check, Ren?
Yeah.
Because she clearly isn't looking herself, given the events of last night.
Now, because this is following a part of my oath, may I use guidance?
And can I help if I say something?
Sure.
What's your
I just-
persuasion?
+4.
+4. Ooh, nice. So can I get
Think
some
I just-
guidance because I'm following my oath?
Yeah, right.
I just realized that she's a bit off and just like put my hands on her shoulder. I'm just like, hey, you don't have to. We just thought that maybe pretending that everything is fine for like a few hours, doing what you love, maybe will be good for you.
21.
Shut it down for a second, just look up and give you a bit of a stronger smile. Right. I mean, this is why I'm here, right?
Yes.
She will get up on a hay bale, whip out her fancy, like, gear-covered lute, and start up a ditty. And everyone else, like, the drums, just basically, people just bang them, not really in time, because they're not really sure what's going on, but it's the clearest, nicest music there is in this. Devora and the others, you'll actually see, have kind of, like, reached out, they went down to the barman, and you kind of over him and say, like, is there any way we can just go and lie down for a bit? And he points them inside his tavern. Just be like, yeah, there's some beds in there. So they're going to be... You see them actually just come and, like, sit at one of the tables inside. Sit at 3 different tables. But the barman also leans forward and said, I mean, obviously you've done an enormous deed. It's a good deed. That's an adventuring word. For our town. For the whole place. But if you're really good at killing devils and demons, would you be able to give us some advice? We have a guest in the basement.
What do you mean?
Just so we clear how this sounds, you mentioned us having, the being good at killing devils and demons, and you said we have a guest in the basement. I'm automatically assuming that there's a demon or devil in your basement.
So, when all the others left town, this one had been drinking a fair bit in the night before, and was asleep. And was still asleep when we found him this morning, when we were trying to work out if this was going on. And when we kind of realised he was the only one left, we didn't really know what to do, but we were feeling spunky. So he is in the basement, and we're not really sure what we're meant to do. He's in I say cage. It was something we had to put barrels in to stop people stealing them. But it's the closest thing we have to a prison around here. We're not really sure what to do.
We'll take a look.
Take a look. He says eating some cucumber. Don't even know where he got it from, but he's eating cucumber now. It's just down there. If you go down the I don't know what the keg hole that you go down the side of taverns in, the keg hole.
We're familiar.
He'll be in there.
We're familiar, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'll take Leah around the side of the building, and so not every demon and devil is bad. So if this guy isn't bad, we should they're all running home anyway, right? Obviously, if he's an asshole, we go down there and he starts thrashing, then we'll take him out. But if he just wants to go home.
I just drank an entire bucket of alcohol. What?
It's a lot first thing in the morning. This is the most I've been asked to do first thing in the morning.
It's not even 1 p.m. I mean, you said yes now. I guess, yeah.
I mean, I made a big show of us being heroes. It'd feel weird if I'm like, nope, and then we just carry on drinking. Plus, if he is a bad devil or demon, he could cause mischief in the town when they're all going to be out cold by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If they've been drinking like this since when we first hit the fireworks, then they're going to be out cold, and then they'll pie when they wake up again, probably.
Yeah, I'm just scared if we let it go, can we trust it to not kill everyone on its way? Oh, yeah, let's try to scare him, I guess.
I mean, I do have magic for that, where we can see if that's what he's, we can ask him the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got that. I prepared that in case I wanted to try and talk to the immovable grandstand about what was going on, if I was feeling nosy, because Sune loves gossip. But I feel like
that sounds more like a party. Oh, or maybe
this feels at least a little bit more valiant.
I wish you didn't say that. Can you cast it again, or is it a one-time thing?
Just double check. This is my second level of this level. Because
I can imagine Ren taking out a notebook.
Literally he is. Because he's fascinated by magic, but he's not very good at it. He literally just puts it into his weapon and swings with it. That's the best he can do with it. Zone of Truth is a second level spell, so I can do it twice. So we could also use it to get some drama out of the immovable grandstand.
Okay then, I'll follow you. I think the two of us will be enough. Avery's having fun.
Yeah, we make a badass combo.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it's going to be awful and we never do a job ever again.
We've done jobs before together. Not many, because I'm usually the big heavy and you're the sneaky one, but we've done a couple.
Sure.
With that,
Okay.
I suppose we go down to the keg hole.
Yeah, the keg hole. I also forgot, Leah, when you drink alcohol, you have to do a Constitution saving throw, but you get advantage being vampiric.
Yeah, sure. For me to do it now?
Yes, please. I forgot to let you do it. Ren, you got 15.
211 plus the paladin plus 3 plus 2.
You're fine.
So paladin plus 3. Oh, you love to hear it.
no, we don't. Not all of us. Sure. So, go on.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So you open up the keg. You've got the keg hole doors, and there's clearly a piece of wood jammed between the two handles to try and stop it opening. You remove that quite easily, open up, and walk down some quite rickety wooden steps into the gloom below. There is a single torch burning in one of the sconces on the wall, and it is illuminating, as was described to you, a quite rough but functioning cage, which is being used as a prison for now. It is floor to ceiling, so it's not like a small dog cage or anything. It was in fact a storage cage, and from inside you see movement, and then quite suddenly, pressed up against the bars, you see what looks to be a very tall, haughty human gentleman with jet black hair, kind of swept back, a very thin goatee. He's wearing very fine clothes, including a waistcoat and a very, very blood-red tie. Shiny shoes, perfectly pressed trousers, and he looks at you with wide, kind of like greyish eyes. Just goes, "Oh, thank heavens! Hopefully, some people with some sense. You've got to talk these people out of their mad, drunken ramblings."
I think when he appeared, I was quite close, so I flinched a little bit, then get really close to his face. I'm like, you're a demon?
No, that's what I've been trying to tell them.
I would like to use my divine sensibility, please.
Okay, remind me what that does.
I can sense. Let me get the perfect reading out for it. No, that's for smiting. Where's my other? There we go. So the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like a heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total color. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, or of any being whose presence you sense, but it's not its identity within the same radius.
So firstly, you suddenly become really aware of Leah next to you.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And you get, undead. And you get exactly the same off this guy. Exactly that feeling of undead. His form kind of shakes. It almost looks like he's kind of got a bit of this dark black aura around him, just as your eyes shift into that kind of spectrum.
Oh, so you're right, and when you said that you're not a demon or a devil, but you are something, can't you?
Oh, I meant fiend. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean undead. Thank you for saying that.
Oh no!
In that case, it's like, I can smell you. Reveal your form.
Oh, well, you can't blame me for trying. It's been a really bad morning. He'll hide for a second, then the head will kind of elongate back slightly. His skin will kind of darken from this. It's very quite a pale white to almost like a deep purple. When his eyes open, they're kind of pure white, but his clothes kind of stay the same. He grows a little bit taller as well. But, I mean, you have no idea how embarrassing this is.
I can imagine.
You realize you're the last of your kind here now.
Yes, they took a lot of pleasure taunting me from that when they told me. I mean, honestly, I think it was incredibly rude. I was asleep. The next thing I found, I've been thrown in here. Loads of people jabbing me with vicious verbal barbs. Monstrous, honestly.
I mean, you did enslave them since,
No, I didn't. I've been here 3 days. This is a really bad holiday.
You chose your timing poorly.
Well, Not my choice to make, but hey ho. Anyway, about me getting out of this cage.
Do we get something out of it?
I mean, I was going to suggest like a game of cards.
No.
I will flip a coin, like 50-50 at this point.
You have nothing to offer.
I don't know, what do you want? They didn't throw me in here and said, hello, here's also, the bag you came in with, or, I didn't even come in with a bag, but they could have at least given me a bag. Hospitality is lacking.
Doesn't have to be an object. It can be knowledge, can be magic.
Do we need to do the deal with the demon thing?
You want to deal with the devil? I will do one of those. If you let me out, I will make a deal with you.
No,
if you have any paper and quill and ink.
I do, but I'm not going to give it to you. I don't want a long-term thing. I just wanted a real one, really. I am not fun.
Well, no, I'm not actually having fun either.
I need to. If we're going to, you wait there. I'm going to pull Leo.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've got all day. I've got fucking eternity.
I like him.
Yeah, he seems really charismatic, but
I can still hear you, and thank you.
If you tell anyone a paladin called you charismatic, I just don't. Okay, that'll be one of the conditions.
Are you sure it's something you want to give me leverage over to hold a secret from you? That doesn't sound like a good thing, bearing in mind you already don't like I'm a devil.
You made a pact with the devil.
I have not made a pact with the devil. No.
Would you like to?
Shut up!
Yeah!
We're going to go a little bit further afield. I'm like, okay. I can cast the thingy. See if you, because you seem to have liked this fellow. Do you have a name?
Yes.
Well?
No, that's not my name. Oh, you want to know my name? I'm so sorry. I'm really not very good at this. I do, but would you mind not yelling across the hall? Or across, I don't know, this isn't really a hall. What is this? A hole in the ground?
The keg hole.
We're in a keg hole.
Yes.
That sounds like a swear word. Anyway, I am Colzol Estepites de Petuvitae.
Oh my god, start again. What the that was longer than I expected.
Colzarol.
Colzarol.
Acepites.
De.
Wait, Ren, I don't know if you should read this. It just sounds like a magical thing that.
Oh, that would have been such a fucking good idea. Can it? My name is actually I swear my soul to you.
I'm gonna stop
you
lying.
being Colswell Estepites
Yeah.
de Petuvitae.
Let's just call him Cole.
I've got the first two names.
I had 4, but my undercover name was meant to be Colin. You can go with that.
Ooh, that suits you.
Really? It's so short.
Yeah.
It's one name. Do I look like someone who's a mononym?
Mononames are great, okay?
Yeah.
If your mononym is Colin,
I mean,
Oh, touche.
yeah, but touche. Wait, shut up a second, all right? I'm
Wait,
trying to figure this out.
do something.
Oh, this is too much.
Wait.
In the morning.
Ren, look at me, and I do the connection in our heads like that. It doesn't.
You're so smart.
I could have thought about it before.
I mean, I kind of want to do this conversation while we just menacingly stare at him, but while having this conversation in our heads.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
You're going to see it's really hard to not move your face when you're thinking and speaking in your head. Like the face of Leah is moving quite a
What do
lot.
you
why do you both look like you need to take a shit?
Right. So you cast the Zone of Truth, and then what?
Okay, so we can cast Zone of Truth, see if he's actually wronged anyone here, because if he's wronged someone here, this is a completely different conversation.
Okay. You need to be good with your first question because he could understand what's happening and then try to manipulate the spell by telling the truth. I don't know, like something like that.
Let me get up the spell. I guess Ren will pull up his book from his thing. Like, okay. You create a magical zone
You-
that guards against deception. 15-foot sphere. Until
You
the
can go glowy, and there's often like little flowers appearing from nowhere when you cast spells. So maybe I should distract him for him to not see that.
glowy. I mean, my spells does do that. Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to hide that the flowers are going to be there for the whole of the Zone of the Truth, though. This place doesn't look like it gets flowers very often. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're in the advantage here, and I will ask for straight answers. Otherwise, he doesn't get to go. I realize that Ren's doing the motions as if he's talking, but obviously doing it in his head. So I just look really weird right now. But so
I'm sorry, are you
yeah.
already possessed by somebody else? Or did you do a fart and you're trying to waft it away?
Bro, just stop.
I'm
for,
just
like, a
saying,
minute.
angle it towards the door.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. And I cast Zone of Truth, and there is a small glow on the ground, and then a couple of flowers start appearing. But normally they're like, sakura petals or something like that. This time they're all blue roses.
Your friend's growing weeds. This is weird.
You're weird.
Well, yes, fine. What do I need to roll? Like, what do I need to
You
roll?
need to roll a charisma saving
roll?
throw, please.
Well, yes, Darcy, I do need to roll.
So realize
Somebody
now
else
on
say
this
my
guy.
name. With his voice.
17?
It passes, and I know that it passes. Okay, that.
Look,
didn't
I understand you're trying, but it's very difficult trying to do a zone of truth or something like that around a devil of deception. Lying is kind of the whole thing, and if you just wave your hand a bit and go oogly boogly boo, it wouldn't be very good.
You know what? I'm a rogue, and I'm really bad at lying and at deception. I would like to get better. Do you have any tricks you can exchange, maybe in exchange of your freedom?
Don't
Sorry,
blink
Ren.
too much.
In your head, it's like, I am very uncomfortable. This is
Oh,
I won't say nothing, but this is agonizing. I'm uncomfortable.
And
I'm
if I
sorry.
tell you, some tips on how to lie better, you'll let me out of here?
no, my friend needs something too. But he's charismatic, so he doesn't need that.
I need nothing from this person.
I'm really sick of hearing that in my life, I had
Anything
dreams
you would
about
like to
this
share?
holiday. It was going to be so good.
Wait, are you having a tough time, Colin?
Sorry, I should probably answer your friend first. You want tips? Don't blink too much. Don't blink too little. It's weird. Control your heart rate. That's really important. And if your left ear starts twitching, stop it.
That sounds like bullshit.
Have,
Masterclass, though.
if you see someone's left ear twitching, they're probably lying.
Can I check his here?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a beautiful... I mean, hang on. You people can control your ears, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, it's fine then.
Okay.
I mean, technically, yeah, you can. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can't. So, okay, if his left ear starts twitching, he's probably lying to you.
Okay.
You
Ren,
can also
do
tell
you
he's
like
lying
me?
if he's suddenly holding really hard onto his left ear, because that means he's trying to stop himself show that he's lying.
What was your question, Leah?
You truly like me.
Of course, you're one of my best friends.
checking his ear.
Still. I mean, technically I should have rolled, but still.
No.
So, well, that's my information for you, I guess. He'll sit down, he'll like drag like a quite difficultly roll a keg to the centre of the thing and sit on it, trying to adjust himself quite nicely. So, what information did you want then?
Okay. Obviously, I tried to cast Zone of Truth. I want to know that A, you did not cause fatal harm to the people here. I can't blame you for following the crowd, but I can blame you for going too far. B, what your plans are when... No, I'll say them all. You can then think about if you want to tell me the truth or not, because if you don't tell me the truth, it's just to a completely different conversation.
Ask the truth and demon deception. Fantastic. But yeah, go on. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Right, so the second one, what your plans are once we do release you, if you will just go back home, or if you will try to torment another town or village.
I'm not tormenting this one. I'm in a cage.
Right now. You were here for 3 days.
I'm sorry. That was just a bit frustrating.
Yeah. And then the third one is if you know anything about the rift in particular, that would be interesting to me.
I'll admit I've forgotten what the first question was already.
Me too.
If you caused harm,
See, it's difficult, right?
if you caused harm to the people that were here.
I literally wasn't here long enough to cause any. It wasn't my plan to, but I came out of port a few days ago. I went a bit of a wander. I arrived here last night. I found a bottle of alcohol. I drank it. I had a little nap. And then I woke up in a cage.
You said you were looking forward to this vacation, knowing what is happening here, which is awful slavery. So what were you looking for? What was your plan then? Did you come here alone?
I mean... Yes and no. That's a really annoying question. There's lots of devils and demons around. But I travel... I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know. I can't lie for this question. I don't even know how to tell the truth to that question. There's so many different meanings.
You didn't come with any friends or people that you know personally. You just came with the crowd.
No, I didn't. I don't have many friends, but I was the only one asked to come. Yes. Right.
Colin, I want to get to my other questions, I do, but I need to ask because for some reason I'm starting to care about you, which is just weird to me.
Oh, that's adorable.
Is everything okay at home?
I mean, if I'm honest, it's been a really tough couple of centuries. This was meant to do better. This was meant to make it better when I got back, and it's been trying. Especially if you don't let me out of here. That's going to be even worse, because then I'm going to probably get killed, and then after 100 years, I find myself crawling out of the fucking muck in the abyss, and then I'm just going to be pointed and laughed at, and then I'm going to be back to be a fucking muckraker again. Ugh.
In my head, it's like, damn it. I wish that you here. Like, alright, answer the rest of my questions, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Okay. I'm sorry, I went a bit of a... What was question 2?
Question 2 is what you intend to do if you are released safely from here. What was your intention?
Well, what I was really doing was... I was given a quite simple task when I came over here, and I thought, no one else knows what's going on. I'll take a couple of days, wander around before I have to go back, So that's why I call it a holiday. It's one of those working vacation things. I don't know. It's really weird. Honestly, it's my first time out of the other planes here, and I thought, wait, do a bit of sightseeing. Maybe take some drawings or two, and then that's not gone well. So my plan is to go fuck this realm, go back, finish my task, and then go back home.
What was your task?
Oh, I was just asked to deliver a message.
Ooh. To who from who?
I really feel like I should be lying here, but
Colin, we'll never see each other ever again, and your freedom depends on your answers. If I were you, I would say the story.
oh, see, that's
I
a
mean-
frustratingly good reason.
Hey, look, I'm getting better at persuasion, thanks to you.
Oh, there you go. I will deliver a message to Lord Nalfeshny for my own lord, and then come back.
Do you know the message?
I mean, yes, I know the message. Otherwise, I couldn't deliver the message.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was a sealed envelope that you couldn't read. But so what?
Oh
did
no,
you
I
say?
was literally able to go and like talk to him, and then
Oh,
yeah.
what do you have to say then?
Yeah, all right. I had to go and send a message, Lord Fascesny, from my own lord, to say, close up this fucking portal on my lawn, you dickhead. Otherwise, I'm going to consider our deal broken, and all of your debts are due anyway.
I'm
I
sorry,
asked him the head off.
Are you saying
Yeah.
Lord Nalfeshny?
Yes.
Nalfeshny, okay.
Nalfeshny, father of Nalfeshnys.
Did not know that.
You don't know
Okay.
Nalfeshny? Are you not? I'm sorry. Are you not living here?
No.
Now we're on vacation too.
Oh, you're on
No.
vacation. Have fun.
Yeah, this is totally the spot that I would like to go to. My left ear is going crazy.
You see, now this is confusing. I made the left ear thing up. Why the fuck is it
Oh,
now
I knew
working?
it.
Why is it's now working?
It's psychology, man. What can you say?
It's like a placebo effect. As soon as you say something does something, it does it.
There you go. The door opens. Okay, that doesn't work.
I really believed it for a second. I really believed in you, man.
Respectable
Yeah.
try. Okay, so what's the name of your lord again?
Ah, it was my good
It is
lord,
awesome.
Lord Fraz Herblu.
I like it just making noise. Sorry. That was rude.
Okay, no, that's actually rude.
Yeah.
It is a very good name.
And
Can I
tell
make
me,
some
so
kind of
did you?
roll to see if I know this devil? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm yes.
Soon I be my guide. Okay, soon. I hear you. Would this be like a religion or
Oh, yes.
a? Yeah. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I'm actually bad at that. 18.
Yes. You have heard of Lord Fraz Herblu. He is listed up there along with Dagon and Beelzebub as one of the demon princes or devil princes of the abyss.
Oh, you work for one of the princes. Fair. Okay.
Tell me, Colin, did you arrive in the abyss after living a normal life?
No.
Was it
As a devil of, I shouldn't have told you, devil of deception. I'm so bad at this.
Yeah.
No, basically, as souls come through, they've lived their life, they live their way in a way of deception, then some deception energy accumulates, and I essentially fed on that when I was just a bit of a lesser demon. A lesser devil. Fuck, I keep getting those mixed up. Or maybe I'm lying. Yeah. Maybe I'm not an idiot, maybe I'm just playing you. I'm not.
You just hear in your head when I really like him.
I
He's
know,
really
like
dumb.
in my head, it's like if you could sigh in your brain.
Yeah,
so
you
like
can.
it would just be like a pause, and I'm like, I know. Let's just get the rest of these questions, and I'll come up with an idea. I have an idea. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, is it not your idea to maybe take him with us?
Not permanently.
No?
No.
How
I want him to go
3
home
weeks?
because if you like this guy, he needs to go home. Otherwise, he's gonna die when the crusade hits the rift. He needs to go home like now, or as soon as possible. But I have an idea on how to get him out of here without causing a commotion. You're not gonna like it. It's got something to do with something I've learned recently.
Stop using my powers. Okay, you just see like Leah be like,
In my defense, you're the one that wants him to be okay.
So while you've been having this conversation, he's been telling you his life story, and you've not been listening. We said, yeah.
No!
Then after like 2 centuries
Oh
of
come
like
on!
of like raking the souls from the muck, I was so blessed to receive an envoy from the Lord saying, okay, I'm not going to call myself Colin. It'd be weird if I called myself Colin. Say, oh, demon Colswell Sepetes Dept Petuvitae, the good Lord has requested you go on a quest. How exciting. Because, that means I'm going up in the world. I don't want to be standing in the mud. I go, maybe not live
you
in
hear
the
in your
castle,
head
but maybe
when
closer to the
he's-
castle. It really might be a bit
he
interesting.
speaks a lot. Like, maybe not 3 weeks. It's a bit much. Sorry, Greg. It's me
Yeah,
at
it's
the
fine.
same time.
And then, yes, I was told to come and tell Lord Nalfeshny that my lord Fraz Frazu Blue has noticed that after 50 years the rift is still open and getting very annoyed about the passengers or like travellers coming to and from this demon. Get it off his fucking lawn. So it's been quite annoying since Nalfeshny made the deal, apparently walked through the portal 50 years ago, and then just never came back to say thank you. It was really quite rude.
Oh, wait, she's still here.
I assume so, yes.
Ooh, I don't think we knew that. Okay.
Ooh. Maybe I'm lying?
Good.
Just for my own ego, please tell me you think I'm lying.
Yeah.
I care about that your home life's not doing well, but I will not lie to you. I know that you're not lying. Out of respect.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Does she have the same... What is she, the devil or demon
Okay,
of?
firstly,
Just-
he.
He, sorry.
Nalfeshny is the father of Nalfeshnys, as I mentioned.
Of Malfessions, okay.
I should probably
can he-
explain. Do you guys know much about... Like, Nalfeshny is the person, and also the children of Nalfeshny are called Nalfeshny?
No, that's
No, that's me
that's,
now.
that's new information to me.
Okay, we'll call them Mr. Nalfeshny. They're not a lord, they're a Mr. So Mr. Nalfeshny is the person, and if we ever talk about Nalfeshnys, that's the, that's his children.
Do we know how many children there are?
A fucking lot of them.
Is this like a general term for his troops, or these like particular?
Oh, this is a very specific
Demons.
race of demon.
Okay, this is. Okay, race. Of
They're all in
okay.
his image, which honestly is quite a ghastly image if you ask me. The issue is when you start having children as a demon lord, it's really difficult to kill them, so you just keep making more and more and more of them, and they don't die.
So Mr. Nalfeshnys is no one of any particular import. He's just got his own.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. As the father of Nalfeshnys, he's a very important person.
But he's not a lord.
He's not a lord, no.
So is he?
I think he's
a
classified as an
demon of-
archdevil, I think, technically. Or maybe one step
so he's-
below that.
Archdevil or archdemon?
Demon.
Is he an archdemon of a particular thing?
Oh, no. You're really asking me. I mean, as I said, I spent 2 centuries raking muck. So let me just consult my imaginary notebook.
My apologies, Colin. I know I'm asking the hard questions here.
No, they're not demons or anything in particular, but they take particularly pride in their indulgence and gluttony, shall we say.
Seeing the
Trust
state
me,
of the
you'll smell
islands-
one before you see one.
Didn't you see? Right.
Yeah.
Did you?
That rings a bell.
Like in my head, it's like, didn't you see one? Like
Yeah.
someone that was a being of pure gluttony.
Yeah. My friend Gotoresk.
Gotoresk. See if there's a connection there. Unfortunately, he died, so we can't ask him any more questions.
Hey Colin, you know a guy called Gotoresk?
Oh, Gotoresk rings a bell. Oh, he's that. Oh, giant green rotting thing. Some kind of pestilence demon, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Pestilence and not gluttony. Pestilence is
Okay.
more about spreading disease.
I mean, personally, no one by name, though. Are they around?
Unfortunately, not for 100 years, if what you said is true.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's so annoying. I mean, it really annoys adventurers, which I understand is probably what you guys are. You know, you kill a devil or a demon, and then 100 years later they crawl back up, and they're quite annoyed.
If you play your cards right, you get to laugh at Lord Kilvanian in 100 years.
He's not going to be in the best mood, and he'll come back probably way stronger than I'll be in 100 years. So I might wait till he leaves and then have a little chuckle. But
Is there a way to stop them coming back?
you have to kill them in the abyss.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a terrible news.
I mean, there are solutions if we come across something that needs to die permanently. We can, if you use a banishment spell to go back to the original plane, if you then go to that plane, you can go get them.
It'll be too late next time.
From the
So,
sounds
question,
of it,
Ren.
from the sounds of it, as soon as this portal does close, we don't have to worry about it opening again. So we don't need to do a massive crusade through hell, because by the sounds of it, all the denizens of hell are sick of this, and they want it sorted. But Mr. Nalfeshnes has not come back, and that's why it's still here.
Yes.
So that could be another way of closing the portal. Colin, I respect that, but I'm talking in my head right now.
Can you do that when you're talking in your head?
Yes, but I also gyrate when I'm talking, so I will try and tap my head constantly while I'm doing
You
this.
gyrate. I'm sorry. I just imagine you just like you in the background, just going like this as you're thinking.
I feel my thoughts.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just be sitting here singing to myself while you talk to each other.
Yes. So that could be another way of closing the. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. That could. No, this is so annoying. Yeah, that could be another way of closing the portal. Is if we can find now Feshnes and maybe kick him back through the portal or kill him. Maybe that will close the portal as well. That's another one of the solutions. We have got his warlock contract with former King Skyfist. So it looks like it's all pointing towards dealing with him in some way.
True. I have to admit, I zoned out because his story was really long, so why killing him will help us?
He's the reason why the portal opened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. We had this
he-
discussion before. Yeah.
Yeah, he opened the portal. Well, first he got his contract with Skyfist, which I think probably caused the war.
Just looks stupid.
I know.
Yeah.
So, which I think caused the war, and then during that big conflict, a portal somehow opened. I'm not really sure on how, and with my intelligence score the way it is, I don't think Ben would ever figure that part out. Where was it? Yeah, so he came out of the portal, and he hasn't come back since.
Yeah. That's
him-
the new info, yeah.
So it seems like he's some form of the key of what's keeping it open. So if we can manage to either kill him or maybe the contract itself will be enough, but we won't know until we get there. I think when we push one of those things through or destroy them near the portal, it might close it.
Okay. I guess, Colin, what we need for you is everything about Ned Fishney. Like, could I have more of his weaknesses? Because we're going to have to. Yeah.
I don't know. You could probably stab him quite a lot. That'll probably do it.
Is there any particular way of stabbing him? Like if we add certain flares to it, like poison or fire or power of the divine?
Probably.
I mean, most things tend to not do too well if you set them on fire.
I mean, demons are normally the exception on that rule.
Yeah.
I mean,
In general, I don't know you
no, I'm
very
just saying,
well,
like,
but
in general,
I
like,
would
it won't
assume
straight
you're
up kill him.
resistant.
Like, it could kill him if you set him on fire enough. I don't know, he's got weird blood. Like, let's be honest, all fiends do at this point. So I wouldn't try poisoning him, because that'll do fuck all. It'll probably just make him feel a bit tingly and, like, go, hey. So, I don't know, he's really big.
He's a big guy, is he?
Oh, he's a chunky motherfucker. If you don't mind my language.
Of course.
I do mind.
I mean, chunky's not always a bad thing. Depends on how
No,
you
it was more the,
I
the
mean, honestly,
motherfucker.
one
That
thing
really
that's
threw
just
me off.
weird is I don't get someone how that big can fucking fly, but, you know, magic can do as magic does.
Oh, yeah, I mean, totally. That is completely crazy, but magic is magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not his weaknesses then. What does he love the most? Something we can play with on.
Trickery, anger, hatred, but that's pretty much most demons. Really, he's quite petty. He argues a lot with all of his fucking children. I will say though, like, he is very, very smart. Like, you've got to be when you get to, you know, the level of archdevil or archdemon. That you've got to have, you know, a decent set of brain, or at least be so big that your tiny brain gets bigger in, like, proportion. You know.
Okay, so
Sneaky,
us
yeah.
appearing really, really calm and composed would really piss him off then.
Yeah. I mean, pride is always a thing. If you make someone think they've got the upper hand, then, you know, they will indulge and play. You know, give the classic final monologue. If he knows enough words, I think he does. But, you know, some of his children, thick as pig shit. Again, if you'll mind my words.
Does he love his children or doesn't care?
Honestly, there's far too many of them. They just become annoying at some point. I would be interested when I go and see him whether or not he kind of succeeded in what he wanted to do, I guess.
So
he made a fucking lot of deals to do this. I mean, like he said, like he had to get my lord to like free up space on his lawn so the portal could open in the right place. So he gave up a lot of shit to be able to do this, like millennia of favors. So I wonder if it was worth it.
And his plan was exactly.
Okay, I feel like that's giving you a bit too much information, even for me.
Come on, Colin, we're friends at this point, and you're almost assured being free in a few minutes.
Is your ear twitching? I can't tell. Okay, I'll give you a deal, right? Not a deal. I will offer you something and see if you say yes. It's really quite confusing. Anyway, that's not how deals work. And it doesn't matter. I will tell you, because I would admit, I do know what his thing is.
Yeah.
I will tell you 3 things. 2 will be lies, and 1 will be the truth. I think that is perfectly fucking fair.
There are some lives in the game. What, you're okay?
If we get this information any other way, it has to be a deal. This is just, as Colin mentioned earlier, a game.
Okay, let's start with the game and add in Ren's head. We can also threaten him, like, it's not over.
If I threaten him, I am going to have to actually kill him. That's the thing. Like, you know how... Technically, as soon as I start doing that, that means that we go into... Like, sorry. If I do that, I will have to kill him. It's like... It's one of the weird hardened things. As soon as it gets to that point, it's going to be too far. And that's why I'm trying
What?
to be kind.
Killing
Because then
someone is better
No, you
than
can't create a
stopping?
conflict with. How do you think all the paladins do it during the Crusades? They create a conflict of verbal mockery between demons, and then it turns to fisticuffs, and then it turns to killing. I'm not about that. It's one of the bits I don't like about the whole paladin thing. So I don't want to threaten this guy because if we threaten him and he takes it badly and it turns to a conflict, I'm going to have to kill him, and it's like not something I'm really up for right now.
I have so much more question, but I am also aware that Colin is looking at us with question in his eyes, so later.
I'm also going to say he's still singing to himself whenever you guys go and do your shit. He is singing to himself.
Singing what?
Yes, he is just singing a little ditty to himself, and this is me about to sing. Please don't look at me. I'm really embarrassed I'm doing this.
Go ahead, it's fine.
He just sings. He comes in the winter, compassion and trust. He dances in springtime with your love and your lust. He calls you in summer, and serve him you must. But he withers in autumn, you save him from dust. Your father, your mother, your lover, your child. His sons, his daughter, his minions beguiled. And now that you've offered your life and your soul, he'll drag you to ruin and swallow you whole. Sorry, are you guys done?
Colin, is that lovely little ditty for your lord?
Oh, yes. That's what, it's one of the things we're taught to sing to ourselves as we're working for him.
Oh, is that like part of your contract? Like, are you linked through this song with him?
I don't have a contract with him. Like,
Oh.
the entirety of my being is basically to work for him.
Oh, and there's no escape for you.
Nope. Just what it is.
Colin, you can
Literally
you
what
can
I
be
was
your
born
own-
to do.
You can be your own demon. We all get born differently.
If I backstab my way up the chain, I might be able to get enough power to set off on my own, but for now, this is what life is. Servants serve.
You seem happy with that, so I'm not going to try and dissuade you, but
Tis the way of the world.
some people thrive with duty.
This is not duty. You know what?
I mean, if you think about it, celestials and demons are kind of reflections of themselves. I serve a higher power, he serves a higher power. We're kind of somewhat the same.
He gets it. Although,
Yeah,
I will say, we are a little bit different.
The upper planes also have sources of corruption and stuff in them, but more tend to lead towards the good things. And, hells are more corrupt, but there are also some that are just about being who you want to be.
Do you blame the angels and the cherubim for serving the gods?
No. And I do not blame the demons and the devils for serving the lords.
There you go.
If they do bad in front of me, that's a different story. But
I mean, I literally am an incarnation of bad, but we'll get to that another day.
Sune
I really
has-
shouldn't have said that. You're going to help me out with this cage.
Possibly. Sune has friends that are also demons and devils, so I have to. Yes, there's a wild experience.
Yeah. Some of them split off in faction-wise and found.
Yeah. In my head,
meaning
I'll
elsewhere.
say. I won't say in front of Colin, but in my head, I will say, I had a rather wild experience before we left with a couple of demons. As a
Do you feel like-
reward for being such a good follower.
Would you like to have a chat later, Ren?
I've been through quite a lot. I haven't said about it much in a while, but I've been through a bit lately. But no, that part was fun.
Okay. I'd still like to know because I
Yeah.
suddenly feel like I have still have a lot to learn about you and faith and serving. You know.
Just remember, it's not always fun.
I gathered. I started to understand more.
Yeah. We'll talk. Okay, so let's get back to it.
One truth and two lies. Yes?
One truth
Oh,
and two
sure.
lies.
Yes!
Wait.
You want to do them in that order, or
No. Do you have a dice?
are you asking us,
yeah.
Colin?
Yes. Who else would I be asking us?
I have cards and dice if you want.
I mean, yeah, now, because now you're going to try and read into whatever order I'm going to say things in, and I just want to randomize it. Can I have a dice?
Okay. Sure. Give it back though.
Thank you. Right. Well. Oh, so this was what now Fashionably you came here for, right?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't want to lie about the wrong thing. That would just be deceitful. Hey.
Well,
You
it's
get
got
it?
to, one of the truths have got to be in there. That's the game.
One of them. Yeah. So, he'll lean forward just for a second, and you feel like the darkness behind him leans forward with him. Suddenly,
Guys, so much.
the light of the wall sconce shines purely on his face for a second.
We need him in the party. Please reconsider, Ren.
Definitely not.
That's really funny because if things had worked out, this is who Edie was going to be playing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I love him so much. Now you're breaking my heart. Oh, okay. Okay, that changes everything.
Well.
Okay.
Well then, children, are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
The first possible, definitely true, reason Naufeshni came here is that Naufeshni wanted something. Something on this plane you cannot get elsewhere. Unique. Dangerous. Something he could not get himself, nor one of his children, nor his legions. So, perhaps he needed somebody powerful to get it. But he had nobody. And what better way to summon the powerful and the skilled than to start a war? Perhaps he's been waiting on this island for the world outside to come and retake it. As I believe is happening right now. Perhaps he's waiting for someone like yourselves to approach. There are artifacts in this world, as spread across numerous planes, that are so old they predate the demons, the gods, perhaps even some of the planes themselves. Artifacts of such power they could control an entire plane's population. Perhaps it can alter the past. Perhaps control elements in the way that only the aspects could. If they were easy to get, of course, they would have been used by now. So they would have been protected, guarded, or even lost to time. Maybe all three at once. So perhaps the army coming here is exactly what he wanted. You just took longer than expected.
Interesting.
That was definitely true.
That's an interesting theory.
I shall roll again. The second most definitely truth. Now, Vashni, as I've mentioned, is, well, disliked by his children. He's disliked by my lord. He's disliked by pretty much everybody in the Abyss. Sick of his bickering and petty ways, his stench, and his unending need to stick his snout-like nose into everything. So, there were moves against him to get rid of this odious oath once and for all. But of course, he needed to, with his own intellect, he of course made a plan. He traded, as I mentioned, so many favours to my own lord that he could escape to this plane and use it to set up his own kingdom, his own fiefdom in this world. Perhaps his aim was to try and take over the entire plane. Like, to spread hell to a different plane is a dream of many demons. I mean, after all, this entire country fell fast enough. So perhaps he planned to extend that beyond these shores. Another fantastic truth.
That one is a lie. You mentioned...
Is it possible to insight check every time, or?
You can. I can pretty much guarantee you're going to fail every one.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking like DC 40 here.
It ruins the little... it ruins the game as well. The fun of these riddles is to figure it out. Plus, the second one's definitely false because he mentioned... Colin here mentioned if Nalfeshni had actually obtained the thing he was looking for, which would not be this because this is not the domain he was... if it was this domain, he's already got it, which is obvious. So, second one's obviously a lie.
Read into that whatever you will. And lastly, well, you've already spoken about devil pacts. The power given from one to another. But did you know, in fact, power flows both ways in these contracts? Sometimes it's just control, but sometimes it's very little power. In the same way your paladin friend here gets some power from his god. Goddess, apologies, you said Sune. Why am I apologising? I don't give a shit. Then...
When we speak of my lady, we need to have a modicum of respect here, okay? She is the most beautiful thing in all planes.
Now, see, I'm very good at sniffing out a lie, and I feel like maybe or maybe not you don't believe that.
I did meet a fantastic woman not too long ago who is on par. But we don't need to go into my love life right now.
I told you I'm good at sniffing out a lie. Anyway. But yes, in the same way that you get power from your goddess, she gains power from your belief as well. Devil pacts work in roughly the same way. And, you know, archdevils may have thousands of pacts. At the most. Spread over time and every plane of existence. Then imagine a devil came through and got contracts from an entire country. How many people lived on this paltry island? To take over the leaders first, and then force everyone else to sign their own contracts? Imagine the power that would give him. Unrivaled. I told you he was a nobody. That would certainly make him very much a somebody. Of course, although he is smart, he is still sometimes a complete idiot, and that's not always how it works. If contracts are done correctly, you only need to take over the leader and get the power from everyone below, provided they have sworn true fealty to that leader themselves. Power is, of course, transferable, as is loyalty. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, 3 equally devilish truths.
Well, I already forgot the purpose of the game. Is it to truth, one lie? Or to lie, one truth?
2 lies, 1 truth.
Yeah.
You have a 33.33 recurring chance of being correct. On a random guess, of course.
Can I have my dice back, please?
Of course. Perhaps a little something to remember me by. He'll hand it back to you, and just for a second, he will just, like, cover it with his hand when it comes back, the dice itself has turned jet black with little golden numbers on side, and the 6 has turned into a little skull.
Turn into a 666.
Oh, that's fucking good. Let's go with that.
That's
It is just an ordinary dice, but a bit of style for you.
I love it very much. Thank you. Leah's just having a crisis here. Like, what's happening to me? Why do I like this guy so much?
Okay. If I for the game, will you tell me if I'm right or wrong? If I guess the answer?
No.
I can't remember how this game.
No, that kind of defeats the point of telling you a lie if I then tell you which one's a lie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's all.
Wait, tell me in my head first. Try to make me guess with your eyes.
Oh no, you two were talking in your head while going like this silently? What a fucking surprise!
Yeah, I think he's lying. I don't think he's surprised at all. Am I getting it right? Sorry, this is huge for me. I recently found out I'm really, really gullible. I don't notice things a lot, so this is a huge win for me.
I'm sorry.
But in my head, I go, I think
If it's in your head, what are you doing, Ren?
I actually think his power is number 3. I think it's the pact thing. We have the contract that could be for the whole country. We can't read the rest of it. We could just see that it was Skyfist.
Show him the contract and you just see Leah getting excited with no sound. Maybe he can read it.
That did cross my mind, but I can't believe anything that he says because it ruins the game. So he's less inclined to read it, and the only way I can get him to probably read it is if I put him in a zone of truth, which then defeats the purpose of the game that I already agreed to play.
But we can exchange freedom against him translating.
Thank you very much, Colin, for the brain teaser. I will set you free
Sick.
if you can read.
I can.
Part
I love
for
this.
me.
I can read. It's wonderful.
The other part of this is that you go straight home.
Okay, I need to go and finish my task.
Where is now Feshni then? Do you know?
I haven't seen him, but I believe he's probably at the portal. The second I jumped out, I was just like, I'm going to get away from here. Which will go point out, it is so just rude of you guys to have your portal so high up in the fucking sky. It's on ground level in my world. I nearly went over on my ankle and nearly broke my leg from the fucking fall. Not all of us can fly, you know?
Look at Colin. That's amazing. So the portal's in the sky. That's another thing we just found out.
You didn't know it was in the sky?
No, we came from the city.
Go over that hill. You can fucking see it.
Thank you for that. That'll be tomorrow's job. We're gonna enjoy the party after we've figured out what to do with you. Okay. So if you're going to the portal anyway, you're going to tell him then jump home, right?
Yeah.
Do I have your word, Colin?
I mean,
Sure.
he could travel with us, and we arrive at the same time. Except if you have great speed compared to us, but I'm guessing you don't.
Maybe I'm very speedy, you know. Maybe I take my time.
You've been here for 3 days, meaning it's 2 days travel to the center, which is on roughly how long it was going to take us, so he can move at the normal speed that we can.
I hate it when people do maths around me.
Okay then, so translate this, travel with us safely because we are quite powerful, deliver your message and go home and drink tea.
So where are
I
you
think it's a
going?
good deal.
To the portal.
Towards the portal.
You're going straight to the portal.
After the party, yeah.
Yeah, after the party.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be welcome at the party, but you want me to take you just straight... I can take you to the portal straight away, like, fuck the party.
I mean, you did that trick earlier. Can you keep that up for a while?
I can't remember which trick you're talking about. I've done, like, quite a lot of tricks.
Who did you pretend to be when I got here?
Okay, that was a picture that I was shown from the last person who recently visited here. I say recently, apparently it was about 300 years ago, because nobody is dressed like this. I felt like an idiot.
I mean, they've been enslaved for the last 50 years. They don't look...
That is no excuse for not having style.
I want to agree with you because I also appreciate good style, but it's hard when you're getting whipped every day to remain stylish.
I used to get whipped a lot.
I feel like we're losing the plot here.
Right, sorry.
Could we...
Sorry, that's on me. That's on me.
Anyway.
That's on me. You know, I go crazy
So,
when it comes to these
if
kind
you
of
want to
things.
come with me, I'm going to the portal and see now Feshni, like, basically when you let me out of here. So, yeah, sure, come along.
You realise this is a lot for me right now, right?
Oh.
I'm willing to consider this.
Can I just ask a question?
Rude, you're interrupting Colleen. Better be worth it.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Oh, sorry, I can actually ask a question now. So, you two, I think you said you went and killed Lord Kilvannion. Sure. Like, I'm sure you're very good fighters. If I'm going to go and see Lord Nalfeshni, he's quite a lot bigger and stronger. You two, I do not mean any disrespect. I'm just trying to be honest here, which is weird for me. You two are really quite, like, there's not much to you. Like, you'll probably die really quickly if you just walk up and say, "Hello, Lord Nalfeshni, I'm here to kill you."
Rude. It's not just us. We have someone else and a whole army waiting for us. Like, it's not just us.
Okay, so when I said I would go straight to Nalfeshni, what you were saying is we'll go to Nalfeshni with an army.
Yeah.
Is the army at the portal?
They're on their way.
So no.
I feel like I shouldn't have said that bit. I feel like I fucked up.
Look, okay. From my point of view, I'm just here to give a message. I don't particularly give a shit.
Now you know too much, Colin. You have to stay with us because if not, what? You're going to warn him that an army is coming. So sorry, you don't have a choice.
That literally
here.
doesn't do anything for me. If you succeed, the portal gets closed. If you fail, I've told Nalfeshni to close the portal. That's all my lord wants.
I rolled an insight on that one. It's not part of the game.
Yes.
You're a demon / devil. Like, I cannot trust you. My pain will probably make you
What happened to
happy
we were such good
somehow.
friends?
That's only a... Oh, that's really bad. Yes,
Where did you find that anyway? It's probably like 200 years old. Spit it out. Oh, well, we're not that friends anymore.
What did you roll? I got 22.
13.
Okay. Yeah, he's saying just like straight up, just like literally my shit's just to ask him to close the portal, and if you guys close the portal by killing him, that's fine. But he doesn't give a shit.
Oh my god, just travel with us. It's just a few more hours in this realm.
Head, if he travels with us, we don't show him we have a contract, because if he steals it, we lose one of our chances of closing it. I'm willing to trust this idea of yours that far.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just I spoke too fast and now we're stuck with him.
Yes,
And you
okay.
were uncomfortable. Are you mad?
No, this is the general chaos I expect with the with the slot. This is fine. This is completely fine. As long as he doesn't do anything bad in front of me, we should be fine.
Now, how can he travel with us without escaping?
So yes, if could you transform into someone that looks like an adventurer for the rest of the day?
I mean, yeah, sure. You got like an example. I've not met many adventurers.
example. What's your specialty when it comes to combat, if you do combat at all?
Oh, I don't.
So maybe some kind of caster? They don't look like they do combat often. Can you give yourself some form of like slightly tattered robe, but done in like a kind of a hipsterish kind of vibe?
Can I just suggest something? You're going to go spend the rest of the day upstairs, right? With people who are really quite drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, no.
Share
I could say. If they're going to be really drunk, it doesn't really matter what I look like, provided I don't look like this. How much do you think they would notice if I just turned into one of you two? It's way easier. I'm not that good at imagining for different faces.
Oh wait, I have a better idea. I kind of wanted to try something on people, and you will be a good test.
Okay, but my safe
Can
word
you
is
confirm?
swordfish.
Gotcha. Can you? What? Later. Yeah, Ren.
Oh.
Can you confirm it's not a bad?
Oh.
Yes, too flustered. They're going to turn to speak in their head. Can you confirm it's not a terrible idea? I want to show my true form for them to try to be the real me to see how people react.
This sounds like a really good idea. Are you sure you want someone that out there who is as good at lying as this guy, knowing that he can turn into your face?
I mean,
Could you do like a variation of your true self, but not like perfect? So if he does decide to go and be tricky somewhere, it'll just be like kind of, but not quite.
good idea.
I do like the idea of you embracing your true self. That's not up for discussion. I think you look amazing in your true form. So much so that I don't want this guy to make a mockery of it.
Okay. Cool. I'll do that. Cool. All right, Colin. We have an image of someone for you to turn into. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just turn in front of him into myself, like almost the same thing, except I give, it's still a persona because I give myself like a birthmark that I saw before on someone's, like some red, pink red, like on the side of their eye. There you go. Try to be this person for an afternoon. You don't have a choice.
Alright.
But this way
I've
you get
looked
to have a
worse.
drink.
He will do that. He will basically just for a second, like, just his face just morphs and then just he looks exactly like you, wearing exactly the same clothes. This is going to be fun.
I turn to Ram like, actually, I get why people always ask me to turn into themselves. It's quite fun. Okay, I'll turn back into my brunette person.
Yes, it was a very fun moment for me when you did it. Almost too fun though, so we should be careful because it's dangerous as well. I don't give myself enough credit. All right, so
Cool.
do they know your name's Colin? I kind of like you staying as Colin. They don't strike me as the type of people to ask you your name. Like they come across as like that kind of rude.
No, I was more like telling the demons, like not saying that I was like part of that. So I was just going, "Hello, I'm Colin. I'm definitely a." I think I said accountant, but they didn't seem to know what an accountant was. That's just like one of the like cover jobs I was told to say. It didn't go well.
You are Colin the Adventurer now.
I'm Colin the. It begins with an A. Excellent. There's one of your tips for lying. If you're going to lie, use alliteration. Accountant, adventure. Begins with A, easier to remember. I'm so good at this.
Okay. So, do you promise you're going to stay with us? If not, we are going to use force on you.
I would say Scout's Honour, but I don't know what that is. Big thumbs up.
Yeah. I swear, just a few hours with us won't be that awful. Usually,
In,
good things happen.
in my head, I'm like, I can't actually open that door. You're gonna have to do it.
Oh, do you want to leave the room and pretend
No,
that it didn't
no,
happen?
it's fine. Like I'm a part of this, but that to me is fully accepting the situation. I'm still hesitant. You can open the door.
Okay, I'll try. Maybe I'll have to get airy. Can I check the lock? Does it look complicated?
This is real.
What's
Airy is better than me. Opening doors.
it looks like a
Oh.
very, very simple lock. But while you're investigating it, like this weird copy of yourself will just lean down and say, the key's on the bench over there, if that helps.
Wait, okay, I don't need a key. I really want to try to prove something to myself.
La-dee-da,
To myself.
I'm...
Can I-
Oh no, I was about to do a Mickey take of you. What's your name?
I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not that dumb.
Okay. I shall call you Keith.
No, that's awful.
I now understand why your code name is Colin. If Keith is the best thing you could come up with.
Okay, Trombone. That's your name now.
No. Make an effort. Come on, 5 hours.
I
Give me
am
a
Ren
good
of the
idea.
Feywilds. You can call me Ren. Yes, I have a single name. Is that okay with you, Colin?
That's why you were so against the mononym of Colin. Although you like
Yes.
the mononym. That makes sense.
Also, yes, I figured if he's going to be traveling with us, he should probably call us by our names.
I will say, though, Colin is worse than Ren.
I'll
Colin sounds
give
like
you
a
my
dog.
name.
Sorry, carry on.
I'll give you my name
Okay,
after the party because I feel like you could use that against me. So for now, call me Knife, okay?
Call you Knife. And
Yeah.
you shall be Fork. Because
Lol.
wonderful.
What is my name?
Fork.
Open the cell.
Can I roll?
Please do.
Thank you. That's cocked. It's 26.
Yeah, like this
giant
kicks.
dice, Leah?
Huh?
Do you have giant dice? I hit the thud of it hitting your table.
Really? No, it's minuscule.
Oh damn! It was like a dung. I thought it was like one of those big
Yeah,
ones.
it's tiny. It's just made of solid gold.
Fancy.
Yeah. The clock clicks open quite well.
Okay. See? Don't need a key. When you have knives.
Oh, I just,
Okay.
I just remember the insane lockpick that Harry did, and it just caused all this. Oh, sorry. My brain is all caught up to like this running joke now.
Well,
Okay, Colin.
since we are all friends, I will tell you something else.
Oh,
As he opens the door
Right.
and steps out.
read your an attack or something.
The good news is, you don't need to worry about alcohol poisoning in the morning.
Why?
Okay, so they're not actually drinking alcohol.
Oh, Colin,
You have to
what
explain?
did you
No, it's literally just because it's just being around me, like things get a bit weird. It's literally water they're drinking.
Why people get drunk when they're around you? That's like why I feel so giggly since an hour when you're not that funny.
Fuck you, Knives.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just me. Like, I told you, like I'm literally kind of like born of like deception, and so there's like a weird deception field around me. Is the way I would describe it to you guys. And so because they think they're drinking alcohol, they believe they're drinking alcohol. Everything looks and smells and tastes like it's going to be alcohol, and everyone feels like they're drunk because you said placebo earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, that's why my left ear was going, because he said it would. It did.
Yeah.
That's
So actually,
really
having you at the
horrible.
party would make it even better, wouldn't it, Colin?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
Let's
I'm
go
doing
have fun with the demon/devil then. That sounds like a good idea.
Colin, you were an adventurer in Georgiac,
Ooh,
and you made
sounds
your
fancy.
way. You made your way down to the
No.
Broken Isles to help the liberation. That will be enough to cover anything that these guys need.
I need a bit more. What's my motivation? Am I like cool and edgy? Am I just like, oh, I am the knight. I am Colin. Or am I like,
You seem more like the light and breezy type to me, Colin. I don't know how well you can do edgy for like a long amount of time.
I
So-
can like look like I can
No.
look at the no okay fine.
Plus,
Colin, the
you're-
light and
you're-
breezy adventure.
You're using like that persona there, so light and breezy would go well because you have the strong contrast of dark hair being all dark and gloomy, and then the bright hair being all sunny and shiny.
Are we related?
Who?
You and me?
No,
No, okay.
no,
Like-
no.
No.
Dark head sibling, light head sibling, like black cat, golden
Oh.
retriever kind of vibes.
No. One more thing though, and I just like check his teeth. Like, yeah, can you make them a little bit longer? You didn't got that right.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just like, chink. Looks like
No,
a
not that
saber-toothed
much.
tiger. It's like
Jesus Christ, just like this.
specifics, please. Okay, I'm going like an inch long. There you go, like that. Better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Wait. Mhm.
Is this what all you guys look normally then?
Maybe.
Yeah, kinda. I wear shiny armor and I have bright blue hair. Like I stick out like a sore thumb.
You guys are shit at lying. Let's go. So he will like walk in between you, like link arms with both of you. Be like, shall we?
Yeah.
Colin
that.
and his adventurers of knives and forks. Excellent. Let's go.
You owe me.
Sorry.
You owe me for this one. I will call in a favor at one point, and I will be like Colin, and you will
I
know
already
exactly what I mean.
regret.
You know what? I
I
won't
like
even say
to-
Colin. I'll say swordfish. I will say the term swordfish, and you'll know exactly what I mean.
When it's over, I'm already paying the price. I liked him better in the cage. Suddenly, it's really annoying.
Are you two done, or are we going? There's
Yes,
a party.
we're
in this.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you
mention
have
who
fun,
you.
always have a safe word.
Yeah, we do have one. It's Hero Thief.
We do.
Anyway.
Actually, we.
It's none of your business. It's a
I
long
was
story.
looking at my notes at the beginning of the session. I was like, why did I write hero thief?
I don't know.
I was like, why did I
Past
write
build.
this? Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah, so we go back
Okay.
up to rejoin the party. Oh, before we do that, I will take a. These guys, the people up there, have never seen a demon or devil actually die. So I'm going to just rip one of my scrolls of firebolt, just to
Ooh.
leave a slight scorch mark on the ground. So it looks like we came in here and took care of him.
Yep, to be fair, like, if you kill a devil, sometimes they go up in a puff of smoke, sometimes they, like, collapse into acid, and sometimes they just explode.
I think I just saw some, like a torch and something to turn. Like, don't use your scrolls. Like, we could have done that ourselves, friend. But that was a great good idea.
I mean, I just figured because they all associate the demons and devils with fire mostly, so the look of a scorch mark, they're like, oh, them heroes, they really did a good job. That's what I was thinking. Plus, I have like 3 of these. They weren't that bad.
Okay. Just save them to hurt people. Right. Let's go party.
Cool. So I have left evidence of a kerfuffle.
Mhm.
And I will mark that on my sheet that I got rid of one of those.
I know how to do this. He will open up the keg hole and stroll out, just, like, wipe his hands. Good job, we killed that demon, eh, folks?
Yes. How much of a good deed that we did.
Yes, wouldn't want anyone like him wandering around, now would we, folks?
Oh, me. Shall we go get a drink to celebrate our victory? Please stay away from the people inside the tavern. They've had enough to deal with for today. I don't want to add this on top of it for now. We will wait until we hit the road.
Okay, we shall
And
go
there's
and drink and
also
dance.
a lovely bard. You can leave talking to them until we hit the road as well. Just the townsfolk who are overly drunk and us two for today. Okay?
Fun. What a
Absolutely.
good normal conversation this is.
That's great because I'm like putting down boundaries before we enter a social conversation. That's all. Boundaries are important.
I think that says an awful lot about you. I respect it. Forks, my good
How
old-time
about-
friend.
We start speaking normally because this town is really weird and suspicious and annoying.
Yes.
I fear I have forgotten how.
Ah.
Let's get a drink. Can you get drunk with your water thingy?
No.
Or is it just us two?
No, because I know it's not actually water. You two can still, by the way, but you just don't have to worry about alcohol poisoning. But I'm not counted part of my own deception field. I can't deceive myself. And no, I can't turn it off.
I mean, why would you want to? That sounds incredible.
And we got lucky with
for
alcohol.
adventures, it
Could
probably
have tasted
is.
like anything, you know.
Actually, yeah, it is actually more scary than I thought it was. We could have a look, see if there is actually a bottle of wine somewhere. Maybe in the mayor's house. If you're
Yeah.
if you still hold the title of mayor when there's 50 years of slavery, you probably lived okay.
I mean, the mayor wasn't, like, amazing.
I hear there's actually a little bit of a thing about the mayor, but the guy was very wasted, so it didn't all come through. It would be interesting to see what caused there to be a mayor, because there wasn't anyone of particular note in the city. There was just some elders, but they were all with the rank and file like everybody else.
But then
Well,
you do
that's
need to
who
ask
actually
yourself as
mayor.
well, if you have something like a rank of mayor, who put you in that position?
Yes, it is worth noting.
Anyway, let's go get... Is he serving that in buckets? That's weird. So, 3 buckets, please, purveyor of alcoholic beverages. They're just like... He wouldn't give me bucket, he gave me tankards. So, chin chin.
Chin chin.
I did not notice how awkward you could be, actually. With Chin Chin.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not awkward. I'm blending in perfectly.
Oh.
I mean, he managed to get 3 drinks without any problems.
It's true, I did not notice that. Well done.
Cheers.
I mean, to be fair, we were just his jailers for a short time. There's going to be a little bit of a melting of this awkwardness until we become acquaintances.
Yeah.
And in my defense, you were my jailers, now we're drinking buddies. That's pretty good talking skills.
Yes, it's something
Well
that
done.
only a demon could accomplish. It really is.
Devil, please.
Devil.
I apologize, Colin. Devil.
I really wish you wouldn't go with Colin. Anyway, sorry, drink. Cheers. For you guys, it will still taste of very strong alcohol, like your ports or your meads. And he'll just be like,
All the good stuff.
I mean, water. Good for the soul. Very important to stay hydrated when exercising. I hear.
I mean, it is. Yes, I can. You don't want to hear my routine. It's fine. Shall we go and have a look at the mayor's house? Maybe there could be a little bit of evidence. See, the fact that this place was enslaved and there was a mayor is kind of freaking me out a little.
Sure.
It might have
Yeah.
just been a figurehead thing, but either way, they didn't seem too happy about it either when they were pouring us drinks. But again, he was wasted. I didn't get it all.
Let's have a quick look. It won't be that long, I don't think.
I mean, are you going to go and talk to the mayor? Because he's probably round here partying, right?
Would he be?
Oh,
Is this-
I thought.
Can I do like a perception check for the crowd just to see if there's someone that is slightly better dressed than the rest of them?
You absolutely may.
And I'm gonna ask Sune because this is something to do with fashion, and I think she'd understand. So guide me, girl. Actually, not too bad. 19.
19. Yeah, you look around. Everyone's dancing. Aria's still up there playing away. And you see nothing of that sort.
Either he's not better dressed than everybody else, or he's not here.
Let's go see his house, and if he's in there, we just are like, hey, we always wanted to meet you. What a great job you did, and we leave, and we just act drunk and stupid.
Drunk and stupid. I mean, technically, if we are heroes, it would be our normal protocol to go to the mayor as well
Oh,
to explain.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Did you
But
say act
if-
drunk? I can do this excellently.
No, Colin, be yourself. That's enough. Don't worry.
You could be the one adventurer that just has an amazing constitution.
I think it'd be more
'Cause-
fun if I'm drunk.
Don't. Colin, snap out of it.
It's not going to be fun trying with you guys, is it?
We have our moments, but to be fair, we've been on the whole demon killing thing for a hot minute, so things aren't amazing right now.
Rough night.
Actually, do you know anything about the masters? Did you hear about any masters out here when you were setting up your travel plans?
I didn't. It's not like I went to an estate agents or travel agents. I was just told to come. No. The Oh no, who was here? There was some really like tiny shits. Really fucking weird, like not like wings, but they were like tiny and grey, hunched, fucking horrible loping beings. Weird orange eyes. Like they were the kind of who ran the town.
Do they perchance show you scenes of the future or your greatest fears?
I didn't ask them.
That distinction would be really nice right about now, but that's fine.
Literally, you're asking someone who's been here a night and spent most of that in a keg hole. Like, if you want, ask the people.
I have a feeling if any of the people ran into those things, they probably didn't make it out.
I mean, if they were running a town.
Yeah, but those things were terrifying. I didn't even get out on my own. Which should probably be the first time you hit that.
Yeah, you just get an intriguing look. Yeah, understand. It's not a conversation they're going to start in front of Colin.
Okay, let's go to the.
I'm starting to think you don't even remember my real name.
I got
Already
the first
done.
two, and then you guys freaked me out. So it's Colzarial Ecipites. That's the only two. That's the first two of your names. 'cause you guys freaked me
Colzerol
out.
Acipites Deb to
Colzarol. Oh,
Patuvatar.
two L's.
Right.
But
To the
Colzarol Ecipites. What's the third one?
Dare, D-E-R.
E-E-R. Yeah. Last one?
Patuvatai.
Per.
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 P-U. Per.
R-T-O-V.
Two. T-U.
Yeah.
Per to. V-I.
Yeah.
T. A-E.
Okay.
Say it with feeling.
Colzarol, Ecipites, de Is it T or C? Pertival? No, Tivatali? Tali? I can't do the last bit, man.
Colzerol, Acepites, Dare, Patuvatai.
Patuvatai. Right, Patuvatai. Yes. Colzerol, Acepites de Patuvatai.
Thank you, Ren.
Say it right. I gave you my full title.
Oh, you want the title? I was going with the. You want my title?
You taught me to do all 4.
Oh, you want the whole
Colin.
title? Okay. Ren of the Feywild.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, what's this? Oh, thank you. Yes, that's
just his name spelt out in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. It took up a whole line of my book. And I'm going to look at it later and I'm like,
Colin! So,
yes.
To the mayor's house!
To the mayor's house. Do you actually know where it is, Colin?
Not a fucking clue.
I didn't think so. Let's just look for the building that looks the least run down. I understand what I'm asking here, Colin. I do. I said the least.
Why are you
run
so
down.
against talking to people?
Go on then, Colin. Ask away. You've been locked up. You've been locked up all morning. Have a crack.
I shall go and prove my skill. Wait here. I shall also return with drinks when I'm successful, because I'm good at my fucking job. Right.
Sounds good, Colin. Thank you.
Well, Colin will walk over to the bar and will walk behind it and start talking to the guy. And you see Brown suddenly point to the other side of the square, and just behind like some of the where there might be a central column is where the hay bales are, and he looks at you, just goes thumbs up, points over there to the other side, and then walks off into the crowd and behind the hay bales.
Guess we should follow him.
Did he point and then he start walking in that direction, or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, cool. In that case, yeah, well, let's go.
I don't know why. Still looks like a trap. I still not trust the guy. Let's go, yeah.
Sure.
I am so happy that you have those alarm bells because I thought I was the only one, but infuriatingly, he's not bad company. And even though he is full of deception, he sounds like he's just looking for his lucky break like any other person, so we should just enjoy the fact that we get to be around a new person.
Yeah.
With a completely different perspective of how the world works. It can be enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word I'm using. I don't believe it, but that's the word I'm using.
We reach him.
Yep, he's just wandering. He's standing outside a house that was on the other side, just holding another three tankards. Be like, got more.
Fair play, Colin.
Chin chin.
You said you were going to do a task, and you did it.
I told you, I succeed. You both also need to roll Constitution checks.
Twice?
Yes.
Because I don't think we've won.
I forgot to do it before. Yes.
Don't forget, because you're next to me, you get that +3.
Oh yeah. When you roll with advantage and one is a nat one, you ignore the nat one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Advantage, yeah.
Unless you roll nat ones in both, in which case that's just funny.
That's like 1 in 400 chance or something like that. Isn't it?
Indeed.
Something like that. So the first one was a 19. The second one's a nat 1.
Okay. After a bucket and 2 quite large tankards, Ren, it's kind of hitting you.
Oh.
Yes.
You okay?
No,
Remember,
What?
man, it's just water. Just water.
I don't think knowing it's just water helps me in this situation because of his effect.
It only helps me. But, and he'll like wrap his arm around Ren and like lean. Now we can pretend to be all drunk together. How are you doing,
It
Leah? What do you roll?
sounds like
15 and 20. I'm perfectly fine.
You're absolutely fine. But you can
I have to. I could, but I feel like I have to take care of you now.
I will do my best.
Oh, I thought that sentence was going somewhere fun.
Oh. Ah!
Yeah.
Do not get in the way. And I
Right.
just charge towards the freaking thing.
Wait, do you remember? Just what I have because you're stronger. No, really? Okay. Is there anyone inside?
Do you just like bust down the door?
I rolled a nat 1 on my constitution. I am wasted. I'm confused on why there's a mayor in this town. I feel like I would go and try and find out why there's a mayor in this town.
So yes.
If Leah wants to try and stop me, that is also fine, because Ren does listen to Leah most of the time.
I think it's funnier if you just drag me along because I couldn't stop you.
Cool. So I'm like, Mayor! I'll like open the doors and swing it wide open, like do the whole little bang as it hits the side of the thing. Oops, sorry, I'm heavy-handed.
The house is like dark inside, and you can tell it is actually quite nicer. Like this guy has like a lot of furniture, even though a lot of it maybe it looks rough, but there is it looks like a nicely furnished house. What,
Okay, Ren,
what
I can.
did you find?
I knew it.
Oh, Colin, stop it! You're not drunk.
It's
You're
really
going to
fun.
help me.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. No, you're going to help me help Ren. We are going to investigate for you. Just remind us what we are looking for.
There's something weird about the fact that there's a mayor in this town. Did I say that already? I feel like I said that already.
It's okay, it's okay.
He's probably working for a demon or a devil. At the moment, I can't remember the difference. Sorry, Colin. Whichever one yours is slightly better. Demon.
Now,
Damn it.
devil, contracts, love, paperwork.
Yeah. Which he's probably got a deal with someone, especially if he's got nice furnishing. He might. It's also dark in here, so your specialty, yo. I'm gonna stand watch, and then I just kind of lean at the wall for a little bit, so my head's just touching the side of the wall. I'll wait
Ren,
here.
before you pass out, I'll just take your hand and like put on my shoulder. Give your the thing.
Oh
that you
yeah, Mesune, watch your path.
Does it work? Do I feel the world?
I do guidance, yeah. Thankfully,
Roll
Sune-
a d20 just
Oh, for the hilarity.
as a
of it.
chance you're just too drunk to actually use the magic. You just say the words.
17. I'm good.
You're fine.
Okay.
Most of Sune's followers are drunk most of the time. It's fine.
Can I roll with advantage if Colin helps me?
Greg doesn't do advantage. Greg does.
Oh, sorry.
do
Add the
the
thing.
thing.
I forgot.
Can you remind me what it is we're looking for?
We are looking about a contract between the mayor and a devil to learn more about why he was a mayor and maybe something about the thing in the sky, the reef.
Did I
Why
not
not?
tell you enough?
Let's just throw that in, just in case we find something.
Well, you didn't tell us how to actually close it, which is kind of what we're looking for. You told us that two different people might close it. So we need to try and see if we can be one of those people.
Yeah. I
basically.
can't even say it's because I'm lying. I just have no fucking idea. That's way above my pay grade.
Okay. Start looking.
Start looking. Yes. What did you roll?
Oh. I didn't roll.
Investigation, obviously.
14 plus 4 plus 1. 19 plus...
Whatever Colin gives.
I'll tell you what. I will add it on.
Okay. So 19 plus Colin.
No, you're fine. You don't fucking need Cobb. He's just going, I am helping. I know what I'm looking for. He'll just be standing in a room and just point at things. Like, is that useful?
No. Go put him in the corner with Ren, with his head against the wall next to Ren.
This isn't looking, Colin. Adventurers check, like, drawers and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe he has buried all his belongings in his garden. That's a thing people do, like during fires and shit. Some bloke buried cheese at one point, I heard.
Someone buried cheese in their garden while their house is on fire?
I know, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you stay here. I'm going to just, I don't know, look at the door, or I don't know, stand in the corner and look pretty.
That's my job.
Is it
Thank
working?
you.
I think you should have a sit down.
This is a nice chair. It doesn't deserve to be here.
It'll sit you down, and you're actually just sitting on like a table. It's just be like, that's a nice chair. You sit there. Leah, you 19. You find your way into another room, and what looks like a study. And
yeah, that's the cheese conversation.
Yes. On the desk, there's a nice bureau that you can open up, and inside you find a number of small clay figurines. Clearly handmade, but quite a number of them. And they very clearly look like the things that attacked you last night.
What? And yet they're very clearly what?
They look like the things that attacked you last night, the things that made you relive your nightmares.
Okay, I thought you were doing it on purpose. Okay. Okay.
There's a chance we killed him already. I don't know this yet. That's Ryan, sorry.
I'll take the figurine to show Ryan later. Anything else?
You find... Yeesh. With a 19, that you're very certain you've done a good sweep of this place, and that's the main thing you found. You find some more modelling clay.
I'll take it.
It's some modelling clay. You've got some art supplies.
Okay. If I feel like there's nothing else, I'll go back to Ren, show him the figurine, and just with a look. Just see.
I don't know what happened last night with the dude. Ryan's put something together, but Ren can't do the same because he doesn't know.
I see the confusion on Ren's face. I'm like, yeah, we'll speak later. That's interesting. Let's go party.
Isn't this what got us yesterday?
Yeah. Let's talk later. Go amuse yourself first.
Do you guys need to have a chat?
Was he feeding them to this thing? Was he feeding the people here to these?
Don't ruin your afternoon with that. Forget you saw the figurines. There's nothing here. Go have fun, Ren. You deserve it.
Is there anything about what these things show you? Like, is it like your worst nightmares, or is it like the future? Because I'd rather it be the worst nightmares one, followed by a very lovely dream at the end, than the future stuff, because my future ones were bad.
Yeah, that's exactly what he showed me. It was like a nightmare and then a really nice dream that is probably my future. So don't worry about it. Let's go party.
You guys weren't in the
I
future,
don't think
were
you're very good at lying, but I think he's too drunk to
Colin.
notice.
Just put my hand on his face. Shut up.
you just hear the tongue go. Yeah.
Ah, don't do that. Okay.
Okay, let's go and see if people have seen the mayor recently.
Yeah, sure. I could just enjoy yourself, Ren. You don't always have to be a hero or investigate on awful things.
I find it hard not to be a hero.
Okay.
Not be a hero.
Yeah, fair enough, Colin.
Seriously, like, a lot of people say that devils are bad, and I get it. But honestly, we kind of let people, like, look after themselves and indulge yourself. You in the middle of a demon-infested city with a demon. I don't even know what the fuck you really are, Knives, but you've changed your shape quite easily. And people are having a nice time and drunk, and you're being the sourpuss in the corner.
I'm already drunk. I'm already there, buddy.
You should have some more.
Yeah, let's carry on. I'll forget about the mayor for now.
Right now, what would you like to do?
Colin.
That's me. Nah, that's almost me.
Hey.
What's my name?
Belzario. Acepites. Dare. For Colin. I think I need some space away from you so I can sober up a little. Do you want to go enjoy yourself for a bit?
Yeah, okay. Good luck trying to pronounce it. Also, I feel like you two need a chat about stuff. So, peace out, homies.
Can I roll another constitution check to see if I sober up a little bit after he goes?
Not after this short a time, no.
We could try and talk to the immovable grandstand to see if we can get them to be a little bit happier with each other. There seems to have something happened during their nightmare thing, and we need them on top form, and they're only on top form when they're working together.
Will that make you happy to do this activity?
I mean, it's about, embracing the light and bringing warmth and happiness to people, so it does kind of fill one of my niches.
Hey, let's go with that then. Can I help you sober it?
Give me a cold slap. It worked for you with Devora, so
Okay.
let's try it.
The height difference is not this. I can try. I can try.
I'm sitting down on a table right now that I thought 10 minutes ago was a chair.
Okay. Do you want me to roll something, right?
Vol's a hit.
The thing with an arm
Plus strength.
strike. I have +2, but if I add strength, I have -1. I think it's already calculated. Can I roll with +2?
Yeah.
Can I steady my aim to have advantage?
I mean, I'm not going though.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god, it's a 10.
I
guess
mean,
it's cool.
that doesn't hit. So like you try it, but like he's swaying a bit much. You just like glance the top of his head, so it doesn't feel like anything.
That didn't do it.
That was bad.
Just if you're feeling sad and one of your friends comes over to you and that friend is like really, really drunk but tries to cheer you up, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, the immovable grandstand is like super sad in the tavern right now. I'm wasted. If I go in and I'm wasted and try and make the situation better, am I actually making it worse?
Maybe let's find one more way to sober you up. If it doesn't work, you can try, and I'm sober, so I will stop you if you're annoying them.
I mean, we aren't in a rush. We could have like a little short break while I lie down a little.
Sure. Do you want to stay here in this stranger house?
I feel like this guy had something to do with the weird master thingies, and if so, this place gives me bad vibes.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Go listen to Aries music.
Yeah, that always makes me feel better.
Come on. And then just like pull his armor towards the outside.
I guess if we take like a short rest, would I be able to re-roll for sobering up?
Yes. Provided you don't drink anything.
I will not drink anything.
Can I drink and roll something?
Yes, you may.
That is a nat 20.
You have sobered up. A fair bit. So like any impact of being drunk would have gone away after just like an hour. Leah,
Yeah.
you settle Ren somewhere for a bit, and
Yeah.
you head up to the bar, get handed a large tankard, and take a big swig. What slightly warm water you just drank?
Huh?
He pieced out. He pieced out.
You take another sip. Water. People around you just be like, this alcohol tastes a bit weak now.
I should not have sent him away even though I was drunk.
Looking everywhere.
So, yeah. Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Can I run towards Ren for him to touch my shoulder? And then I go. Okay.
However, Ren did give you...
Never mind. It's not one.
You are still a little bit sozzled, though you're not fully drunk. And there's just a blur of faces around you, and you can't find any trace.
I still run towards Ren. Be like, he's gone. He's gone. Do you see him anywhere?
So I'm guessing did you tell me about the booze thing as well?
Sure.
Bernard.
Yeah, he will
It's on
turn up, yeah.
Bernard.
But now the horse will just like run around the corner.
I know which way he's going. I'll try and see if I can quickly catch up and.
Can I come with you? Can I go
Yes,
behind?
you can. You can. There's enough room on Bernard for two.
Okay. I'll follow him. Huh.
Are you any good at-
Climb.
Are you any good at lassoing people?
Yeah, actually, I have a net.
Let's go. Let's go. The
you see
nicest
some-
form of demon hunting we could ever possibly hope for.
You're going to have to
And you
roll
saw
one perception check, I guess, then.
Can I help? I'm here, looking.
So the thing is, you have a choice to make, really. Either you can do this at the start of your short rest, in which case Ren is still drunk. Or you can do it at the end of the short rest, but the DC is harder, because he's got an hour to get away.
If I am
think
drunk,
it will be.
what do I have to do for a drunk roll of this?
You will be rolling at disadvantage.
Why can't I roll perception?
Oh, you can, yeah.
And he's helping me.
No, because
So
no, if
I-
he's drunk, you can't get round him being drunk and not doing it. I think that would be going a bit far.
Okay. Can I roll and him not helping and I will use my psychic dice and his guidance?
You can. It is still difficult, given that you're now on a horse driven by a drunk person, and you've already got a nat 1, so the DC is
Okay.
high, but not impossible.
Okay.
It's either me at disadvantage, or you with your psychic die and a higher DC.
Yeah, plus guidance, I have +4.
Yeah, I give you a tap on the old shoulder. I'm like, Sune, be with you in your time of need.
Okay, I think my thing is a D8. I'm not wrong.
If you're
No, it's
doing
a
that
1d10.
drunk,
You want me to do
roll the d20, yeah. Again, because we had this rule earlier. If you're drunk, there's a chance you might not be doing this right.
Am I adding anything to this?
No, it's just a chance roll.
That's an 11.
What?
An 11.
Oh no, you're fine. It's like above 4. Like I was giving you like a 80% chance of doing it, but just a chance.
I forgot if my psychic dice is a D10 or a D8. It is a...
You're not... Because you got fighter levels as well, haven't you?
D8. D8. We're good. Okay. D8. Okay, let's go. We'll see. If not, bye-bye, Colin. Ooh, okay. 17 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1.
That's high.
Yeah.
You are searching like around, like you head to the edge of town, and you try and look around. You try and look on the floor, and like see if there's any tracks or anything, because you know it's still pretty bright day. But you can't see him in anywhere around you. But in your head, you will suddenly hear, "Sorry about that. Had to duck out." In both of your heads, by the way, at the same time.
This wasn't the deal, Colin.
Well, the issue is, you weren't telling me the exact truth either, in that you're not heading straight to the portal. You're going to meet up with your army first, and as a devil, I don't fancy meeting up with a devil-killing army.
I wasn't going to take you to the army. We were going to split ways as we were getting close. I am a man of my word.
Well, anyway, so I'm sorry, I'm ducking out for this. But I will also be a man of my word. I will go and meet now Feshne, and I will not mention you guys at all, or the army, or anything. But just look up a bit. Look up at the top of the hill. And I mentioned that, you know, on the far side of the town there were some hills, and like, behind him you can see the bright red glow. So I said, I did say over the hills you could see the portal. So if you just look up here and you see just at the top of the hill a hand waving, like lit up from red from behind, just be like, really was charming to meet you. But you will always remember today, this was the day you nearly caught Colzerol Acepites de Petufati. And the link will break and the spot will disappear over the hill.
Just like rest my head.
I'm cool never mentioning this to anybody.
Sure, that can be a secret.
I mean, gotta hand to him. Very charming fellow.
Not so much anymore.
At least we don't have to feel like we have to be careful what we say now. That's nice.
Yeah, it's okay. I think he meant it, weirdly, but not telling us all.
I think he kind of liked us.
Yeah, I'm sad he wasn't enough to respect us, but well.
I'm glad you didn't get your true face, and no one reacted oddly, so I think you're in the clear.
Yeah, everyone was quite drunk, so it was a nice, good first test.
Obviously, I'll never push you, but I think your true form is wonderful, and people would be gifted by seeing it.
Thanks, man. For someone who's attracted and praised the light, you're quite nice with people from the shadows.
Well, As my title says, I am of the Feywilds. Any Fey is good with me.
So
Don't
how
really
else?
know why that's my title, but I'm digging it. I should probably go and sleep this alcohol off, and then we can enjoy the day when watching loads of people slowly getting sober and now realizing that they are now free. Should be interesting.
Sure. Do you still want to speak to the other group?
I feel like we should let everything die down first, because otherwise we're going to get interrupted by everyone slowly getting sober. Let me
Okay.
sober up, and then we'll see what the situation is.
Sure.
I keep my nat 20 for my sobering up.
That's fine.
Thank you.
So you head back to town, where the party is still going to be going on for a bit. But other than that, I might suggest this is where we close off. I hope everyone enjoyed. You seem to.
We got absolutely done by a man called Colin. Yeah. As soon as I sent him away, I was like, that is what drunk Ren would do. And then I was like, I've just made a terrible mistake. But drunk Ren would have done that. Like, I need to talk to my friend and I can't keep doing this mind stuff. Go over and have some fun.